Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope you are well. I'm having a great day today and I've decided to play a little bit more Planet Crafter for you. It's been it's been a hell of a week. We are starting to see flora actually appear. How are we doing on that? Oh, we've actually achieved flora. Okay, we're 1.5% here into getting trees, which is kind of cool. I didn't know that we'd actually hit flora, so yeah, it's pretty epic. Let's go up here. There's actually some zeolite right here, which we should grab whilst I see it. And this place is certainly looking very different now that we've got plants everywhere. That's kind of cool. At the end of the last episode, I said I was going to go and grab some extra stuff, which I did, and then what happened was we had a couple of extra pings of new stuff that we can actually build, and I'm not going to be able to get all of this in here. Let's put our gas stuff in here just to keep it out of the way. We've got a bunch of beans here as well. Let's go and put that away. Yes, what did we unlock? Firstly, we unlocked this the DNA manipulator, which needs pulsar quartz. And I looked in here and we couldn't find it, and I think I did say in the end of the last episode, excuse me, that it's actually in here, and we need one of each of the kind of higher tier materials, which is why we went looking for more zeolite. But we can actually make one of those. So I think we should probably make this today. There's a couple of other things as well. Firstly, we unlocked the tier 3 jetpack, which we've not made. We should have the stuff to make that. And also, I'd realised we're not using the agility boots tier 3. We're still rocking the old tier 2 agility boots here. So I think we need to have a look at getting those. Now I've only got 2 explosive powder, and I believe I need 1 for that. We need 1 for that. And I need 2 for that. So we're going to need 2 more of those. Let's go and find out what that actually takes so we can get that going first. Sulfur and iridium. We've got the sulfur somewhere. And we need 2 iridium. What's going on here? Okay, we've got some kind of meteors coming in. Entirely sure what type they are, but we can go and explore that in a minute. It's blue, so I'm hoping it's like osmium or something. Where did I put my iridium? Have we only got the 2? Okay, well 2's enough. We can go back to the cave to get some more anyway. And we found that uranium cave as well, so maybe we should go and build an ore extractor in there. So that's all of those we need. Let's make the jetpack first. 2 osmium and 1 super alloy. Osmium is over here. Let's grab that. We need to unequip this and add a tier 3. Bung that on there, so that's sorted. We need 2 super alloy for this one. Take those off. Make those and add them back on. So that's done. How much faster do we run now? Ooh. Oh, hello. I think we had one blow up right next to us. Just trying to see what it is. Ooh. Wow. I'm glad they don't damage the base, to be honest. I'm trying to find if there are any nuggets of anything here lying around. Right there. It is osmium. Wow. Okay, let's grab. I guess we're gonna wait. There's some more zeolite right here as well. Perfect. Yeah, I guess we should wait for the rocks to clear before we go looking through the wreckage. But we have a fairly decent amount of osmium lying around relatively close to our base right now, which is awesome. When we look at all of this, there's going to be loads in there. Perfect. Now we do need some osmium because we are going to be making the pulsar crystals. I'm going to make a couple of those. So I think we're going to need to go and grab some iridium. So let's just go over to our mining site over here. Oh, I see that zeolite hiding under there, and another one over here. Okay, so it seems to become available relatively ubiquitously all over the place. Right, let's grab this and this and this. I'll take all of this, but I don't think I've actually got anywhere to put it. Do I see any easy stuff to get? I'm going to grab this because that's very useful. Let's just get a few more of these if we can. Can I just go straight up here now? Let's see any more. Maybe it doesn't respawn, maybe it's just a couple I missed. Or a couple that became easier to see. Okay. We'll just take what we have. There's another zeolite crystal right there, I'm just going to grab that on the way back. And we'll go in here and grab any osmium as well that we see. Oh, let me up. Let's go around and grab this one. So yes, I was thinking actually, and I've not played Astroneer. This game is, it reminds me of that. I have seen a playthrough. So obviously, I do kind of know the game a little. I do need two of these actually. And if they were going to do anything with this game, additionally, I think it would be really awesome if we could travel to other close by planets, or would need to travel to other close by planets in order to get other resources. That would be a really awesome mechanic. And then obviously travel back, you'd have to kind of manage the materials that you have to basically go to and from. I'm running out of space here. I'm gonna have to put some ore in there. Let's chuck 3 of those in there, grab 2 of those. Now that should give us 2 of these pulsar crystals, one of which we need, the other one I'm just going to store. Because I have a feeling we are going to need to grab a lot of that. And then we need bioplastic nugget, which we have, and a super alloy, which we also have. Right, is this an inside thing? It is. I'm going to stick this over here. Somewhere. Should I pop it here? It seems like it's a... I can't put it there. I could put it right here. Right, let's have a look at this. Research. Genetic engineer. Right, okay, what do I have to do with this then? Use it in the DNA manipulator. Right, 1 methane, 1 sulfur, 1 bacterial sample, which is 3 algae and 3 water. Right, okay, we're going to mess around with this. So I'm going to go and collect our water from the lake. Grab all of this other osmium lying around here. Let's mutate us some DNA, because nothing will ever go wrong. Any more osmium crystals? Okay, that's cool. I wonder if we'll get a zeolite meteor shower. Let's grab this. And I need algae. Where's me? No. I should really label these, shouldn't I? Okay. Let's make a couple of those. I need sulfur and methane. Sulfur. You know what? Yes, I'm British. That's how I spell sulfur, because that's how everyone spells sulfur. Maybe. Okay. Let's just label these up here. They're doing my head in. Right. Sulfur. Let's grab a couple of those. And what was the other thing we needed? Methane, that's the one. The gas. We'll put that in here. Let's go in here. I'm not entirely sure what this is going to do. Do I just research? Do I have to put something else in there? Do I need to... So it's DNA manipulator. Do I need to put seeds in there? Let's just chuck this stuff here away. And this stuff. And I might as well eat some of that. Now, we've got all of our seeds. Oh, actually, can I just use some food? No match found. Okay, so it's not food. Let's go and have a look at getting some seeds. Let's try one of those. We'll just get one of each of these. And then I think we've got tree bark and some other stuff. No match found. No match found. No match found. No match found. Do I need to put 2 in? Okay. Using the DNA manipulator. There's no other things in there. Okay. So we've got these 2 weird samples. Let's just leave these in here right now. We didn't check that, and we didn't check the tree bark actually. The thing is there's 3 holes in there. It just doesn't tell you anything. Research what? Do I need 2 of these? Do I need 2 of these? Oh! Okay, so we need 2 things. Okay, hang on a second. Let's go and grab our other stuff. Let's put this in. I've got a better idea actually. I know this is gonna knock our oxygen production for a very small amount of time. Give me that. The golden seed here. Right, what does this do? No match for those. Is that what I tried? Tree seed phleum. Okay. Tree seed. Okay. Okay, let's get this going, whatever it is. Okay, that's going to take a little while. But let's get those going. So that's basically what we needed the tree bark for, and I guess there's a different tree seed for all of these. So, obviously the golden one's probably going to be the best one, we would hope. Right, whilst that's doing that, I'm going to go on a little run over to the other base and grab some of the stuff that's up there. And I will be right back. Okay guys, and we are back, and I decided actually to detour from the original plan and head back to the uranium cave. Also, just as we were about to leave, I found or unlocked the blueprint for a tier 2 ore extractor, and I have set one of those up here because I figure if we're going to be setting up some more tier 2 ore extractors, which we hope to do, then obviously we want more power. So I figured let's start that off by going straight to uranium. Also, on the way here, I did pick a plant, and it's got an oxygen multiplier of 450%, which is it's more than normal. So yeah, I grabbed that. Let's get rid of that. Take this. I'm gonna drop the squash seeds for now, so I can just get rid of that. We can pick these up. Maybe eventually. Right, let's go. See if we can get out of here with our faster movement speed. And if I can see another flower here, maybe I can pick that and show you what I mean. I would like to try and save my oxygen canisters if possible. Doesn't look like there's anything around just here. But yeah, it's all looking very, very cool now. Yeah, we did build this up as our main... We started building this as our main base spot, and actually I feel like we made a good choice to kind of stay where we were. I don't know which is... I think jetpacking is faster than actual walking. It feels faster anyway, so I'm going to stick with it. I think what I'd like to do is upgrade our current ore extractors to tier 2. I think the ones at the base will leave us tier 1 because they're just for general things like titanium and things like that. But this one here, maybe we can get some rarer ore here. Over in the iridium cave, I think... I can't pick you up. Oh, there's sulfur in that as well. Yeah, over in the iridium cave we could do it just for the higher amount of storage potential. But yeah, we got a good amount of uranium from that. Let's chuck this in here. Let's make one rod out of that. Or two. Nice. Okay, so we can upgrade to another nuke level. I'm gonna drink that and eat that and leave that in my inventory. Aluminium, go in there. We've got one titanium on us. That can go in here. I've got so much stuff now. Just the basic stuff. We've got another pulsar crystal, which is obviously going to be very useful. Seeds in the seed container, which we've now labelled Whiteseer. This is random food and packets, actually. Let's put the packets in there. Do we have packets in here as well? Yeah, let's take that out there and put seeds in there for a second. Where'd I put those? In here. Okay. Right. Yeah, so this one, 450%, which is better than this one. We need to go and take that over here. So, does that mean we can pick... We can't pick the ones that are made by the flower spreaders, by the looks of things. But if we see a plant that looks a bit funky out and about, like, I don't know, there might be some over here growing, we could go and grab that. I'm going to chuck this in here just for the time being. Just having a little look across the horizon here to see if I can see any funky flowers and stuff, but I can't see anything that we might be able to pick that isn't generated by a flower spreader. Let's go and check up here actually, because I didn't know you could pick them. I'm just going to run around and have a little look. I don't think there's anything that we can actually pick up here. Which is fine. Which is fine. Right, let's go and have a look at our DNA manipulator. See what that's all about. So we now have a oxygen multiplier 200% tree seed. And that's going to become useful when we get the tree spreader. Let's have a look at when that is. Is it... Okay, we've unlocked all the pressure ones. That's the fusion generator. This is the tree spreader here, so Oh, we've got a fair amount of oxygen to unlock. Okay. And then we've got oh wow, water filter. That's gonna be soon. Okay, so we can just drink from lakes. And tree spreader tier 3. Tree spreader tier 2. We got the tree spreader already. That I don't know about. Flower spreader, grass spreader, DNA, gas extractor. Veg tubes, heaters, display case. Oh, is that for our effigies that we've already put down? Did we? Tree spreader tier 2, tree spreader tier 3. Seed spreader rocket. Did I miss a tree spreader? And if so, where is it? Veg tube, grass spreader. Or does it just go to tier 3? Tier 2 rather. Because this one's tree spreader tier 3. This one's tree spreader tier 2. That's a fusion generator. And this one's fully unlocked, and I don't have a tree spreader. That's weird. You can't make it in there. You can't make it in there. Let's go and check our... Well, you can't make it in here, surely. Ah, I know where it is. It's a biomass thing, isn't it? Food grower, tree spreader, 65 tons of biomass required. Place on a water surface. Interesting. Okay, 65 tons of biomass required. So, I think, actually, the best way to do that is to send up seed rockets for biomass. I think. Well, no, that's actually oxygen. Biomass rocket, there we go. Tree bark, seeds, fertilizer, super alloy rocket engines. Right, let's have a look, see if we can start sending up some of those. We do have a couple of those. A couple of these tree barks. Super alloy, was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and something else. I can't remember. Let's go back and have a look. Oh dear, memory, Whiteseer, memory. Let's have a look. Fertilizer, obviously. We've got a couple of those as well. So let's send up a couple of. Let's send a couple of those up now. We're putting packets in here, right? Fertilizer. Get to here. Where am I going? Jump up here. We would like a biomass rocket, 1000% multiplier. Off it goes. Oh, I took damage. Wow, okay. I didn't hit my jetpack in time, obviously. There he goes. That's nothing we can't fix with the little beans. Let's grab all these. Okay. Here comes the tree-gasm. I've got one bark on me. Let's go and see if there's another one. In here. We can actually chuck in one of those, and one of those. And research that tree. So right now, what's our biomass? That's going up relatively slowly still. Right, okay, I think we need to do something else. Maybe the rockets is not the way. Let's just chuck that in there for now. And I think, let's have a look at what we can actually make here. So 17 per second, 33.5 per second for the flower spreaders. I think they're going to be the better way to go. They do take up 38.8 energy though. And we have 10 kilowatts available. So firstly then, nuclear reactor tier 2 required. 3 uranium rods. 1, 2, 3, got them. We need explosive powder, which I don't think we have any more left. Oh, we do. Okay, that's in there. Super alloy and 3 bottles of water, which we definitely have. I'm also going to need 3, 4 of those. Actually, I'll get them from outside. 2, 3. Right, okay, so we are going to now put, I don't know, can I put an extra one on here? Come on. Deconstruct this. Let's put down one of these. Probably can't. Okay, well there is one there, but we can't really see it. Right, let's get this lined up best we can. Right, and what drill was it we took away? I think it was a tier 3, right? Pop that back into the drilling field. There we go. Right, let's see the power that we have now. Okay, so we've got enough for 9 more flower spreaders. Okay, we need fertilizer for that and super alloy. Okay, I'm going to have a go at making some of this and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, we're going to make some flower spreaders. I might do it off camera, I might do it in the next episode, but we are going to try and boost the biomass content of this planet. I'm going to have a look at doing that in the next episode, I think. So feel free to join me for that. Our planet's looking pretty lovely right now compared to what it was when we started. I look forward to seeing you guys around for the next episode, and until that time, take care of yourselves and stay safe out there.